going on, guys? Had to make a video this morning because it's probably one of my bad days. I'd say towards the worst part of the scale. Nothing bad happened, it's just I woke up this morning, I felt like crap. And I just felt like, this thought came in, this random thought, saying, Brian, you should stop. Like, you should really quit your dream. And it was weighing really down on me. It was really heavy. And I don't know if you guys have ever done it before, but have you ever felt like the weight of the world was on your shoulders and it just felt so powerful that you never thought that you could even move forward? That's what it felt like. And I'm reminded of this story, the short story that I read. And this teacher came to this classroom and she had a glass of water in her hand, and she was saying to the classroom, because everybody was thinking like, oh, she's probably gonna ask, is the glass half full or half empty? So she asked the classroom, she was like, watch me hold this glass of water. She held her hand out. You see that? You see that? You see how nothing's being added to it? The longer she held it, the lower her arm started to get. 10 minutes goes by, 15 minutes goes by, and her arm just starts getting lower and lower. And the class is still watching, still amazed, like, all right, I'm still surprised and shocked. I'm like, what the heck is this teacher talking about, man? Like, seriously. It's getting lower and lower, and finally, after 45 minutes, she drops the glass of water at her side. And the students are they're still perplexed and confused, like, what the heck are you doing? And the teacher says, did you notice how light that glass of water was in the beginning? But the longer I held it, the longer it was there, the heavier it got. And then she said, no matter how much it weighed, the longer I held on to it, the more unbearable it got. And then she said, that's what it feels like when you're holding on to your stress, when you're holding on to something that seems like it's nothing, and you just don't let it go, and you hold on to it for the rest of the day. What's going to happen is you're going to break down. You're going to fall. You're going to stumble. And the classroom understood. And that's what it felt like this morning, guys. It felt like that thought came in, and within 5 to 10 minutes, I shot it down. And that's what you have to do with your dream, with your journey towards success. As soon as those thoughts come in, because your mind is programmed for something else. As soon as you're born, your mind gets taught to think different, to act different, to not be yourself, to fit a certain mold that everybody tries to teach. And you guys heard it before, not everyone should be a teacher. Not everybody should be a teacher. So as soon as that thought came in this morning, I shot it down. It said, Brian, you can't make it. And I started paying attention a little bit. I'm like, oh, you're right, I can't make it. And then all of a sudden I rose up, I stood up, and I started getting more pissed. I started getting more angry. I said, who do you think you are? And it wasn't my mind or my body talking anymore. What it was my heart. I said, who do you think you are? I'm in control of my dream. I'm in control of my destiny. I'm in control of my life. Who do you think you are to tell me what to do? And that's what you have to do every single time. When your mind says things like that, when it says all this negativity, when it says you can't make it, or stop pursuing your dream, or do you really think you can beat that person? Do you really think you can survive this? You have to shoot it down and get pissed and get angry. So angry and so pissed off to the point where what I do when I get angry and when I get pissed off is I start running. I start running because me and running, we have a love-hate relationship. I absolutely hate running, but the after effects of running, it just feels good. Because my body says no more, I can't do anymore, but then my heart says, yeah, well, I can. Like, too bad, body, too bad, mind. The heart speaks volumes. Absolute volumes. And I'll tell you guys right now what the most powerful weapon in the world is. The most powerful weapon isn't a gun, it isn't a knife, it isn't the atomic bomb. The most powerful weapon in the world is your heart. It's right here. What you feel every single morning, what keeps you alive. That's the most powerful weapon in the world, because the heart can raise armies, it can move mountains, it can take you to a level that you can't even fathom. That's what the heart can do. That's why it's the most powerful weapon. That's why David beat Goliath. That's why Buster Douglas knocked down Mike Tyson. When everyone kept saying that Mike Tyson's gonna win, like, oh man, Mike Tyson's gonna win. He's got it. He's got it. Buster Douglas, man, he came in and he said, my mother kept telling everybody that I would beat Mike Tyson before she passed away, and she died right before the fight. It was like 2 or 3 days right before the fight. But Buster Douglas, he carried on. He didn't need no pre-workout. He didn't need no protein shake. He didn't need no special move. He didn't need anything. What he needed was here, his heart. He just needed his heart to tell him. His heart needed a reason why to push forward. Just like you. You need a reason why to push forward. You need a reason why to tell your heart that you need it. That you need that adrenaline push through. Thank you guys for listening, man. I really appreciate it. I know it's Wednesday, it's hump day, and I'm asking you guys, I'm begging you. I'm begging you to push forward. I'm begging you to continue on today and be better than who you were yesterday. And not only that, but shine like a diamond and be better than everybody else around you. Because if you want to be noticed in life, if you want to go towards a path of success, then you have to do things that nobody else is willing to do. You have to change your mindset. You have to change your mindset and believe in your heart that you can do it. And once you have that, you've already won, man. You've already won.